Good morning, tubes. So I put a lighter oil in this. I put a 5W40, and it's not cold enough to test it, but this thing likes the oil so far. It likes it way better. So we're gonna go. This is kind of a vlog video. This is just for Wednesday for my. This is my last day off for the week, and then I work for 4 days. So I thought I'd get you another video out. Just whatever, So anyways, this thing has been great with my vacuum pump, new power brakes, and everything. Oh, it's great. I can stop it with my pinky toe from 60 to 0, like quick. I love it. It starts it quick. Bunch of junk. Ooh, a Harbor Freight catalog. My belt has been squeaking like this lately. I don't know what it is. And my mom parked all freaking weird, so I had to park weird. I'm in the mud right now. Thank God for those BF good pictures of my limited slip. I probably would have gotten stuck right there. Just sitting there. I've got the camera sitting on a little lint-free cloth thing, so hopefully it doesn't slide around. It shouldn't, at least that way, because I have my foam holder keeping everything from going that way. So, so I'm going to get diesel. I don't really quite need to get fuel right now, but I could technically run this thing until next week, but I get paid Friday. I have the money now. I'm just gonna fill up so I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, I just barely touch my brakes. She stops great. I do think I need to bleed them out a little bit. I got an air pocket somewhere from when I gravity bled my brakes, because I put a new master in it. Yeah, literally a new one. A couple months ago. Actually, more than a couple months ago. I think it was when I was working at Tektronix. A while ago. And then I put new wheel cylinders in, because the ones I had in here were original and they were rebuilt by me. And they're not having it anymore. But and I got a brand new brake rooster that some of you remember from that video. We replaced it. Oh, Chevy getting towed behind a Ford. That's awesome. That's the truth. I was on a tow truck behind a Ford. Anyways, what was I gonna say? So I have basically a brand new braking system, and I have all new brake hoses. I replaced those a few years ago, but they're still new. And yeah, the brakes on this, I swear to God, when I compared it to the brakes on my dad's car, my dad's, well, was brand new Mazda 3. They feel almost the same, really. I mean, effort-wise, to stop it, they feel about the same. So yeah. Ford Super Duty, Chevy Silverado. I wasn't making it up. So we're going to Space Age, $2.09 a gallon for diesel. I want to see what my fuel economy is with the oil that I'm running right now and how I drive. I don't really drive all that economic, so yeah, based on what my gauge looks like, I've kind of filled it up near this needle range that it's been at, and I'm between 14 and 10 gallons used, so I think we probably used about maybe 14 or 15, which puts me around 24 to 26 miles per gallon. That's what I'm guessing. So we're gonna go fill up and find out. So far I've gone 341 miles. And there's an ambulance. And a Chevy's like, it's an ambulance, fuck them. He's just, and then the ambulance behind him's like, you know, like, so, yeah, this, hopefully it's 209, two different apps said it was 209 in the space age down here. I hope it says it's 209. It says 212. Oh wait, no, I read the wrong one. 209? 209 for diesel? This, no shit, it says it. I keep looking at the regular. I'm like, I haven't bought gasoline for a car. Last time I bought gas was a few months ago, and that was for the lawnmower. Dude, diesel's fucking cheap right now. Hell yeah. No self-service. Well, I'm still gonna pull my camp out. Turn the fan off. Actually, I need my keys. What's the camera for? Oh, I'm doing a video thing.
How are you doing today?
Pretty good.
I like that free hugs, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah.
No problem. You said how much?
Since it's 209.
I know, right? And dude, to tell you the truth, diesel in the last 2 years that I've been here has not changed. So this is the first time that it's really changed.
Wow.
So in my experience, it's probably not going to change for quite a while. So that's something.
Awesome.
That's what I'm saying.
Hopefully it stays 209 when I get ready to
Yeah, fill full tanks and I'll be going.
54 gallons.
Yeah,
Cheap deal.
that's no joke.
Yeah.
I like that somebody responsible to keep that 200 feet.
Yep.
There's some other dude, he had a license plate cover. It straight up said, "Keep honking, I'm reloading." I just found it hilarious. And the dude's attitude too makes it so much better.
Nice. Alright. It says no self-service, but I usually take care of it myself. So we're at 16 bucks and we got 8 gallons. This thing's already heading towards a full tank. We're at 20 bucks. I think it's getting ready to click off. 11 gallons. 12. 13. Oh, it's gonna click off at 14. 14 or 15. 30 bucks. 15. 16. 16. So, I got 16 gallons for $33. Got a full tank. Alright, we did. Let's see what our fuel economy is right now. Remember, I don't drive conservatively. you know, I do whatever. And this has mostly been going to work, and then I went out, I did a little bit of highways. Not quite mixed, but this is just what I've been getting with a 4-speed manual and a 3-to-1 ring and pinion, 31-inch tire. So it's not really ideal gearing and whatnot, which we'll fix next year. 342 divided by 16. So I've been averaging 21.3. And then last tank I was doing some off-roading and I got 18. But now I'm gonna put it in my little Monocar app here. So for $2 that I paid for, it's kind of glitchy. Now, I think for the first 100 miles of that oil change, that was running with 15W40. So now that we're just running 5W40 and we filled up, we reset our average. Now let's see what's up. But I am going to go through the app and make sure I put the numbers in and everything just right. I think I'm just going to be going with my odometer on here. I have the actual miles of this truck. We're just about getting ready to hit 84,000 miles on this thing. And I put this engine in transmission in at 63,000 miles. And just a little over a year, I've put about 20,000 miles on this thing. That belt is driving me nuts. I hate this belt squeaks. My window's starting to get a little foggy. Yeah, so thanks for tagging along, getting fuel with Jimmy. That's about all I have for y'all today. Yeah. Volt gauge. I don't have anything on. I'm at 14.5 volts. That's awesome. I love having that volt gauge. So I'm thinking when I get my Ranger overdrive in this truck, and even with the 4-wheel drive, and I'm putting 355 in the rear and I'll have a 354 in the front, but that won't matter, it's only for 4-wheel drive. But I'll have a 355 in this instead of a 3-to-1. I'll still be able to do like 80 miles an hour at $2,000 with the overdrive, which is nice. But cruising at 65, 70, which is what I normally do when if I'm going to California or Idaho, that puts me at the engine sweet spot of about 18 to 1900 RPM. So I think with that overdrive and the gearing that I'll have, which will make it easier than it is now, because it does have to work a little bit harder with the 3-to-1, except for when it gets on the highway. The highway gets 30 miles to the gallon, but I think with that gearing we could probably get close to 40. I think closer to 40, maybe 35, 40, and then I'm going to be adding an intercooling and 3-inch intercooling piping from the turbo to the intake, and I'm getting a new intake for the engine with a 3-inch opening. So it's gonna have a couple upgrades here soon. I think we can get some good fuel economy out of this thing. I mean, even better than what it is now. I mean, I'm getting, even if I get 18 miles to the gallon this thing, I'm still happy because I get more than what my Explorer got. I get more than what the gas engine got. And then my neighbor across the street who thinks I put $20 a day in this thing, even at 18 miles to the gallon, that's better than his Toyota Camry. His 4-door family fucking sedan. This truck beats that Camry in fuel economy all across the board. And that's the Camry that we did the quarter panel repair. And so this is what I'm thinking for transfer case. Now I'm gonna blab some more. So I'm sticking with my MP435. I'm getting it rebuilt, and it's gonna be swapped over to 4-wheel drive. So we're gonna have to get a tail shaft and a 4x4 tail housing, which I don't think will be too hard. So we'll have a junkyard video on that. We can at least get that stuff. And so we'll take apart an MP435 in the yard. That'll be fun. And so the other thing is, for transfer case, instead of an electric shift, I am going to go manual shift. So what I'm thinking First of all, let's go over what's going to happen here. I'm putting a Ranger overdrive in front of this MP435. So this is coming back probably right about here. And then right up here is going to be the stick for the overdrive. So I'm going to have a stick here. And then I think for the transfer case I'm getting, the shifter should be back about here. So I might have to get bucket seats for this. I don't know. Let's see where that shifter goes. This is kind of why I wanted to do an electric shift and make it work. But I've decided to go manual shift because we'll just go with manual shift. We'll just do that. Because the transfer case I'm looking for, and I don't know how much of a hunt it's going to be, but I want an NP205. And that way it'll go with my new process or my MP435. I think it would be a good match. So I'll have a Ranger overdrive, which will let me split all the gears on this. So that will turn this transmission into an 8-speed, which I think is fantastic, and give me a really good .73 overdrive. And then I can split reverse. And then with the transfer case, we'll have obviously 4-wheel drive, and then we'll have low range in the transfer case, and then I have granny first here. I'll have double low. I've got, double U-joint snapperoo torque capability, especially with the 355 ring and pinion. So this thing will be able to move a pretty good sized trailer if need be, and still maintain almost 30 miles to the gallon. So, or 20 or whatever, depending on what trailer you have. I got 20 miles to the gallon even with a fully loaded U-Haul trailer on it. It was awesome. Okay, my camera's battery is dead and it's tired of my shit. So thanks for watching. Catch you next time.